Why are you laughing already?
Nothing. I'm sorry. It always happens.
What happened this time?
I don't know. I was like doing the thumbs up, and I don't think you saw me, and so you were just like,
Well,
la di da.
well, anyway, welcome back to a conversation with Brian and Judy. Here we are once again. I feel like a fraud
Wait, why do you say that?
because I told everyone about my crispy fucking audio, and
And it still
then
sounded the same.
yeah, it still sounds the same, and I don't know why on your end it is coming in like that. And I'm not saying that you're doing anything wrong.
Right.
I feel like it's most likely on my end. I'm just saying if we both can hear it and how
Yeah.
nice it sounds compared to how it used to sound,
Right.
and yet it will not. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's it. That's all we got to say about that. Just had to get it out the way.
Yes. Also, I want to get this out of the way. Uh, Real quick, my bad again for last week. I did not mean to prioritize the entire fucking show. Just being angry at the Cowboys, but really it was because of the Giants. So I feel like I took over way too much last
hmm
time because it's supposed to be a conversation, but really it was just a rant.
it was a rant.
Mhm. I mean, you picked your spots, but it was a rant. Um, so I just want you to be able to talk about whatever you want for a little bit this week, and
Okay.
I'm just gonna listen.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for giving me the reign of this episode.
Wow, I don't know. I feel like I feel like I'm trying to be nice, and you're like, "Oh wow, how nice of you to do me this service." Like,
Stop.
what
It's
the
not even like
hell,
that.
man? Anyway, okay, you know what?
No.
Let's start
Okay.
over.
Yes.
We're still because we're not mad at each other. I hope. I don't know because
No.
you told me you were mad about some stuff or annoyed about some stuff. Maybe
Yes.
that stuff is me. I don't
No.
know, but we'll find
Not.
out. So go ahead.
Well, first, let me just start off by saying I look super crispy right now.
You do. You all. I think you always look cute.
I was
I
like,
really
oh,
do.
I really like so my setup here, let me just say, my laptop is currently on top of like 6 cans of Celsius.
Okay.
If
So
Celsius
it's
would ever
secure.
like to if they'd like to sponsor our our podcast, I'd
If
appreciate it because I drink you guys every
if
day.
if they would like to sponsor the podcast, we will not actually show their can on the
Oh,
show, but we will talk about.
cola flavor is the
Oh,
best.
I have not had cola flavor.
Cola
I've had all those
flavor.
the fruit flavors like the kiwi guava or whatever.
Yeah. So at Costco, there comes their, I think it's what, pack of 18, I think, for like $20. It's always the same three flavors, which is like this berry, kiwi, guava, and orange.
Hmm.
So we buy like the cola on the side, like at Kroger or something, because it's the best flavor to like mix in with the other three that you keep drinking.
Wait, wait, what? You mix the cola with the other
No,
ones?
I meant like as a, so you can kind of, what am I trying to say here?
Pretend you're drinking soda?
No,
Because that's what it sounds
just so
like.
you can have a variety in your everyday drink. So, you're not drinking the same three every other
Oh,
day.
so okay, so it's
In
okay. I get what you're
rotation,
saying.
sorry,
It's
that's
just
what I
nice
meant
to
to
it's a
say.
change up. It's a change up. I get
Yes.
it.
Yes. So
I feel the
cola
same
flavor.
way. I love the Rockstar recoveries. I really actually I need to stop drinking energy drinks. You know, the wife has talked to me about it, and she's like, "Hey, like I'm not trying to harsh your mellow, but maybe you don't need to drink so many of those."
Well, but how many do you drink a day?
Well, hold on, let me set it up,
Okay.
and
Sorry.
then
Sorry.
and they'll be like, "Well, yeah, but." I like them. She's like, I understand that you like them, but fucking stop. You're gonna die. Right.
Fair.
Um, Honestly, it depends. I tr- I'm minimum one a day. Well,
Okay.
one a weekday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I usually, not always, but usually, so 4 out of 5 days, I'll have a second, and and like this is my second of today, right?
Okay, but
And
it's
like
also 7 o'clock your time. Isn't that a little late?
occasionally, hold on, and then occasionally, this is occasionally like once every couple weeks, I'll have a third one. Okay.
Okay.
Also, the issue with that is I am already, and I mean this legitimately, on meth because my ADD medicine,
Mm,
right? And it's, if you look it up, it's methylphenidate. So I like to call it meth. I'm a child. This is who you chose to talk to for an
I
hour.
know, I know. It's okay.
Um, but so I take that. It lasts about 6 hours, and I take it around noon. So drinking this, it's like my body is just like staying especially if it's the remainder of a second can, because I've been drinking this since, let's say 3 o'clock in the afternoon,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So the remainder of this, it's like, oh, okay, we're just barely keeping your body powered with what it was already getting. It'll
Okay.
keep you going for like a couple more hours. So maybe at worst, I end up staying up until 11:30.
Okay.
But I mean, normally the melatonin takes care of that. So,
Nice.
well, real quick, because I'm not trying. It's not the Ryan show. It's a conversation with Judy and Ryan,
Yes,
which I might have fucked up when we did the intro.
it's okay.
It is okay. It's fine.
It's
I'm just saying. I'm acknowledging. That's all. I'm
thank you.
acknowledging.
I
I
appreciate that.
acknowledge. I acknowledge your feelings, even if you refuse to acknowledge them. Anyway, I'm stop mansplaining your feelings. Did I mansplain and gaslight all at the same time? I think I did, and I feel like I
That
should be
is a
applauded.
record. Wow.
Oh, what was I talking about again?
How you drink energy drinks, but then you also take melatonin to go to sleep. So,
Oh yeah. No. So anyway, I feel like you should continue.
okay, anyways, so aside from Celsius sponsoring us, hopefully
Yes,
someday,
or Rockstar Recovery.
or I've never had Rockstar Recovery. What's the caffeine quantity in that one?
So it's on the lower end of what you would call the energy drinks.
Hmm.
And by that I just mean this one I want to say is like in that 116 area. They
Okay.
usually just have it on the can, but this
Somewhere
one
it's like
doesn't.
little tiny,
I know,
yeah.
and I'm old. So the reason I like this one specifically, though, I found it 160 milligrams.
Okay.
So the reason I say that's on the low end, because I'm not trying to say that's a low amount of caffeine, but if you look at energy drinks nowadays, like 160 is like your bare minimum.
It
And then the
is.
next
It
level
is.
is like 240, and now they're starting to hit over 300. The
Yeah.
reason I like this one though specifically, non-carbonated,
Okay.
and it
Okay.
has some coconut water in it, so it
Mm-hmm.
gives so it has some collagen. I don't know if you got
I
collagen.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it focused a little bit
yeah, a
there.
little bit for a half second. We gave you. We don't want. We're not sponsored yet. We can't fully focus on the can. So you get a little sprinkle, okay? But I've been told collagen is good for my skin.
Uh-huh. And your
So,
joints, you know,
good, good.
we getting up
Because
there in age,
wait,
the
isn't that
knees be
kind of?
hurting.
I've heard that energy drinks in general like make your joints hurt the more that you drink them.
That's probably true. Who
Isn't
knows?
that counterproductive? Oh,
Who knows?
sorry. Someone put up Christmas lights already. Maybe it's supposed to be Halloween lights, but they're very festive. Yes. Okay,
Uh,
it's confirmed Halloween lights. Sorry.
okay. Okay. I had just put up our fall decor at work. So
Oh, really?
yeah, very,
See,
very, very, themed. I like it.
I'm not surprised that they had you do that. You seem very good at the decorating.
I am. I actually really enjoy it. This is my so apparently our quadrant at work decorates for all the seasons and holidays. I had done since I've been there, I had done like springtime Easter, 4th of July. They did like football decor for the beginning of the season that we had up until now, and then switched it out to the fall decor. So, and I'm like, wow, we're just gonna, it's gonna be here for like a month and a half until Christmas around and take all these down and put out the Christmas stuff. So,
That's why I don't decorate, man.
but it makes it more welcoming space.
No, I get that. I'm not trying to say we shouldn't decorate. I'm just
You don't.
saying that's why I personally don't. I'm saying
Alex will.
I am lazy. And that's why if because we haven't decorated for Halloween, but that's also because I think if my kid won't be here on Halloween,
Okay.
the way it ends up this year,
Yeah.
so we'll be hanging out. Oh wait, I guess actually on Halloween day he will be. He's 6. We're celebrating it on a Saturday. Okay,
Okay.
so
Fair.
he won't be with us when he's trick or treating and dressed
Hmm.
up and all that stuff. So we haven't really done much around the house. However, I do know that as soon as it's like November 1st, this place is becoming a winter wonderland.
I
Lupita has told me that's my nickname for her because I
was
love
like,
her
who's
so much.
Lupita?
Whenever she puts her hair in a top knot, I call
Uh-huh.
her Lupita.
Okay. I feel that.
It's a whole thing. Maybe if the listeners stick around long enough, I'll tell them why. But not today.
Not today.
Not today.
Okay.
I'll tell you after
You
the
can tell
show
me
if you
after.
want, if you remember. I have other stuff to probably tell you too.
Okay. That's fine. We have
That
some catching up
same
off
thing,
air.
listeners. This other thing I may tell you if given enough time. Maybe.
Maybe.
I still
Maybe.
only told like 7 people about the fucking board site that's been shut down. So there's no point in me saying anything anyway now. You thought I forgot.
Excuse me. I
I
thought I did.
I
I
know
thought I did.
everyone else forgot.
I'm really sad that our old podcast episodes no longer exist. I used to like re-listening to them. I was like,
Oh,
well,
they exist.
not on Spotify.
I know, but I found something. And I say, "Oh, this is cool. I get to see." And now you're excited, so you're coughing on air. Look at you. You never cough on air. You always like
I
click the
muted my
Judy cam.
I was so close to like not mute. I'm like, damn it, mute.
I know, but you usually like I'm fine with it. Don't get me wrong. Like I get it. You want to cover your mouth or do whatever. You don't want to cough into the mic. No judgment. I'm just saying. Normally, when you do it, you click to no Judy cam, right? But
I know.
this time you were like, "No, this is my show. What's up?
It's a
Y'all can
little
see me cough.
it's a little up
The
higher and I don't
y'all
have
can
my
see the
mouse.
queen cough." That's why I love that you're getting comfortable.
Thank
It's
you.
nice. The more comfortable you are, the funnier you are.
The funnier I am,
Yeah,
thanks. It's true.
yeah.
You're right. You're right.
What?
No, you're
Don't
right.
lie.
You're
Don't
right.
lie. 9 times out of 10, back in the day, you were funnier after a cocktail.
You are correct. You are
I'm
correct.
funnier after I smoke. It's fine.
Yeah. I get. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. That
Let's get
was weird.
back
Yeah.
onto topic here. Yeah.
The topic is whatever you want to talk about, remember? Because I
I
fucking,
know. It's things that I've been annoyed with.
oh yeah. What have
Um,
you been annoyed with?
One. Okay, so first of all, tomorrow we're going to see Lizzo in concert, and I'm
Okay.
very excited. But what I am annoyed with is that one, I had to pay like $100+ in fees. Ticketmaster, what are we doing out
Oh, I
here?
have heard. Well, I've heard ticket people are pissed at Ticketmaster, but like
I
Ticketmaster is the only
don't
game in town
I know. So like I don't understand why they allowed him to do this. Like,
because they're the only ones. They're the
like,
only
why
ones you
can't
can
the
get tickets
arena
through.
itself just sell the tickets? Why do they have to go to a third party, aka
Because that's
Ticketmaster?
a whole thing. Well, all arenas do it
I exactly. Why can't they just do it
because
themselves?
it's a lot of work, man.
So they have to outsource.
Yeah.
I'm so annoyed. Like it's for everything. Every like I remember buying like Golden Knights tickets
Hmm.
for T-Mobile Arena. I'm like, the tickets were like, at cheapest like $100, but they just pay like 175 because of the fees. I'm like, why? That I was just super
Why?
annoyed about that. So that's like it's like been bugging me. I'm like, why? I looked at like the receipt. I'm like, really? $100 in fees?
No, I mean, fees suck. You're 1,000% right about that. I just think it's funny the way you express your anger. Because me, I would be like, I think that's either when I'm angry
I
or
don't know what that
jerking off.
was.
Like,
Like that was a really weird noise.
um, but I get when I'm angry, I show it, right?
Yeah.
And so when you being angry is like, hey, it's like you're slightly annoyed. And look, good on you because I don't like that I get that angry. To be quite honest with you, I
Yeah.
really envy people who are more capable of holding in their emotions. The guy that I work with, Eric, he's a Capricorn, right? I don't want to put everything just down to a uh astrology basis, right? But
Mhm.
Capricorns are normally very level headed, and he is one, and he's very level headed. So I really, really wish I could do that, So if you were being genuine when you said that you were like, good for you for being able to hold it in like that, because nah, if
I think
I'm
that's
talking
really
to
me.
someone, if I'm talking to someone, oof. Anyway,
I think I've noticed that. That's really just how like the point of like annoyance, anger. Like even I notice myself in the car whenever, first of all, I hate driving out here. Let me just say the worst. Like I would get so angry, like they don't know how to drive out here. And case in point, on my way to work today, there were two separate single car accidents. I don't know how it happened, but you can just tell it was like backed up. I'm like, all right, there's an accident. You pull up, it's like the cop car and one car that hit like the median or something. I'm like, bro, what we doing out here? Like, how does this happen?
you're
And
having
then
a bad day, huh, Judy?
and then 3 miles down, well, not as bad as yesterday. I was in traffic for about an hour and a half yesterday and
You were what for an hour and a half?
in traffic.
Okay.
It's just so draining. Like I wished I could just be a remote employee because the like what am I trying to say? My
No, I
commute,
you well, and for anyone who
commuting.
for the three people who are stumbling upon this that don't know,
Yeah.
you're from Vegas,
Hmm.
so the commutes in Vegas, they're getting a little longer, but it's normally like 20 minutes going and coming and going each way.
Right.
So for you to now do it and I say this because there are people back east that it's 2 hours every day both ways, and
Yeah.
that's
Or
part of the
even in
lifestyle.
California. I get it. It's
Yeah, but it
um,
sucks. It is draining to just have to sit in the car,
right.
you
And you
know?
don't think about it. I'm like, damn, you get to work like I'm already tired.
Yeah, yeah. And you need an energy drink. So where's the Celsius?
I already put it back underneath my laptop for support, so I can't bring it back out. But we are trying.
For a
If you see
baby?
it, what?
For a baby?
Yeah, that too. But also, we're trying new cans of energy drink that I can see on our counter. Like, wait,
Those are those are two
Two
drastic
two
mediums.
drastically different things, but
I got excited. I thought maybe you were gonna be like, yeah, try and well, who knows? Anyone could announce anything at any
at
time.
any time. But
No, because
speaking
we're just
of,
we're just talking to each other. Why would we announce anything?
I don't know. I don't know. But speaking of though,
I
last
don't.
weekend, we went to my friend Val's baby shower. So that was
Oh,
fun.
congratulations, Val, on the
Yeah.
the bundle of joy coming soon to
Coming
a
soon.
hospital near you.
Yes, in January 2023.
Does she know what the gender is?
No, she doesn't want
She's
to know.
what?
It's gonna be a surprise.
Why? Why?
Why not?
Oh, cause okay. One, gender neutral rooms are not really gender neutral. Like, can we be honest about it? They're normal, and
I
I'm not
mean,
saying, well, I'm not, they're normally skewed feminine. And I'm not even saying that that is not fine. I just, let's be honest about it, right? What were you going to say?
no, I'm just saying, like, okay, I see what you mean. Like, it's not gonna have like sportsy things or race cars, but they'll have like cute animals or something. I don't know. Is animals considered feminine, Ryan? You tell me. Like,
Animals, animals are so feminine. Animals and any
anything
other,
cute is
yeah, anything.
feminine.
Elephants, elephants are just out here all day saying that I'm out here in these streets trying to just tell them what to do and what to wear.
Oh my
No,
God.
okay, I'm sorry. I was talking
No,
more
it's
about like
okay.
colors, not if I know I said theme. That is
Yeah.
on me.
Yeah.
I meant the colors that you would, because it's normally like a pastel, but then you can't do like a normal pastel that would be masculine, like a blue or even maybe a red. That'd be kind of weird for a baby.
Yeah.
But
That'll be a little weird for a baby room.
right, and then you can't do the general ones, but since it's a lighter color, since it's a baby, your yellow is more feminine.
Okay, I see.
uh
I can see that.
maybe
Like
you
a
pull
mint green.
a mint green, but even then, like, I don't know many masculine. And I get it, I'm being very close-minded as I talk right now. Okay, don't get it twisted, I understand this, but in order to make myself sound better, I have to do this. I like that you stayed on camera again.
I don't have my mouse.
Everybody give Judy praise for staying on camera.
Thank you.
Do it right now.
I don't have my mouse, but thank you. I'll clap for
Well, just
myself.
either way, Hopefully, next time you do have your mouse, you're like, you know what?
You
I
know,
got so much praise for it. I'm just gonna let it stand.
I am. I will. I'll let it go. You'll just hear my cough. It's fine. I'm just dying slowly over here. So yeah.
Um.
But also I wanted to talk like I don't think she colored her nursery, like painted her nursery room.
Okay. So she just left it white walled.
Or whatever neutral color they have all around their house. I don't,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Right.
Look,
Yeah.
look, I probably just, like I said, I make up reasons to justify the way I feel because I couldn't handle not knowing.
Okay.
Like, I personally couldn't handle not knowing.
Yeah.
I don't like to leave things to chance if I don't have to.
Interesting. Okay.
Plus,
Yeah.
here's the other thing. We all know that you want one or the other. Like, you'll be happy either way.
Right.
You'll be happy either way,
Yeah.
but you'll want one or the other.
Right.
And it is kind of devastating if it doesn't go that way. From what I hear, I don't know. I had a boy.
Which you wanted a boy, I'm
Oh
guessing.
my God. Yeah.
Of course.
Of course I wanted a boy. Oh, I know what guys do to girls. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's true.
That's why I'm trying to raise my kid to be better than I was.
Good. Good.
Okay, anyway. But yeah.
So that's what we did this past weekend.
Okay.
Oh, but we also went to it was the last weekend of the Texas State Fair. Now, I don't know if you've ever been out here during their state fair, but it's like one of the biggest in the country. I think it's top, maybe the biggest, or maybe Minnesota's the biggest. I don't know. It's one of the, nonetheless, it's in the top three.
Are you trying to break me?
No,
Because you're
why?
all because I'm trying to just sit here and listen and and not just be a an over intoxicated ranting ninny, and then you're just like, it's the biggest. Maybe Minnesota.
I don't call me. I don't want anyone to call me
Maybe it's this
and
one.
they'll be
Maybe it's the
like,
other one.
they're like, just because you're from Texas doesn't mean everything's bigger and blah blah
Oh,
blah.
even
And
if
blah,
it's not,
blah,
fuck them. Who
blah.
cares? You don't even like Texas like that. Half the
What?
time you complain about the things that are in
Oh, I
Texas.
will always complain about the things I hear in Texas, but
That's what I'm saying.
I will say though, I went to go vote today. Pat on my back. Early
Okay.
voting.
We're not talking about who voted for whom and why. I don't want to
No,
do politics. However,
no.
kudos to you for voting. I need to
Thank
get
you.
out there and vote.
Thank you.
I'm probably gonna go this weekend.
You should.
Yeah. It's
Early voting is where it's
it
at.
is important, and it makes me sad that so many people don't do it.
Hmm.
The only thing I wish was more possible is that a oh god, I don't feel
What?
the only thing that I wish what was more of a possibility,
Okay, there you go. Okay.
which I know is not possible though, but I wish you could abstain from more stuff. Because there's a lot of stuff, or a lot of people, I guess is a better way I should put it.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
Right. And I really don't like to vote along any kind of line
Hmm.
specifically. Like, don't get me wrong, I do vote in a certain direction socially,
Right.
but I don't blindly go in any specific way. Like, I like to vote for people that I believe in.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Of course.
Or I like to maybe consider not voting for people I don't believe in, which I got flack for. I got flack for when I considered not voting in the previous presidential election
Uh-huh.
because, and no disrespect to anyone, but neither candidate really got my goose going.
Yeah.
And,
I think that was the same for everybody.
right. But, and I'm not saying, look, whoever you did vote for, because I did end up voting for one of them.
Yeah.
But whoever you did end up voting for, like, that's fine. But I think voting is not only it's a right of us to get. It's a privilege for us to use, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Which is why I think it's so important that you do execute, because it is a privilege to get to do that. But I don't think that just because I have that privilege means that you have earned it, even if I'm not allowed to vote for anyone else. Yeah. And the other thing too is people are, well, then why don't you vote? What's the other thing? Libertarian. Yeah,
the Green Party.
Yeah. And to me, voting for one of those parties, no disrespect again, is a waste of, unless you are genuinely a part of those parties.
Right.
Then it is a waste of a vote. If you're a part of those parties, if you are, registered as one of them, if you, participate in any kind of way genuinely with them, then never mind. But if you're like me and you're either registered independent or as a, one of the two major parties, and it's like, I don't like these guys, I'm going libertarian, I'm going to show them. Like,
are you really showing them though?
No,
right.
No, you're not.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you can argue, if you don't vote, are you showing anyone anything, since they will still get into office? So there's no correct answer, people.
No, there isn't. But just go do it.
We're just here for a conversation.
Yeah.
By
Anyway,
the
sorry.
Oh, I had an idea for the show.
Ooh.
I think that we should use a timer.
Okay.
I don't know why I made that seem like it was going to be so more magnanimous.
I'm like, okay, a
I
timer.
think that we should use a timer.
Like one of those the ones with the little sandy thing and just kind
Oh,
of
like an hourglass? I mean, we
yeah,
could use
a
that.
sandy thing. I have no idea what it was called.
I just meant like anything because the thing that I was thinking about, right,
Hmm.
is that we normally try to get off the air at a certain time, right?
Right. Hmm.
But at the same time, we don't always start at the same time.
Right. We don't. Hmm.
So I figured if we started using a timer, at least it would, you know, even if we go past that time a little bit, it would at least give us some kind of
Guideline.
uniformity.
Yeah.
Well, and also I don't want to look like people are really tuning in, but I don't want to punish people.
The three that listen to our podcast weekly.
Exactly. So I don't want to punish anyone who is actually interested in anything that us two chuckleheads have to say
Mhm.
because we couldn't get our shit together with the technical stuff.
Yeah.
If you're here and you're listening to us, man, bless you in so many different
Yes.
ways because literally this is just us talking about whatever.
Yeah,
I
as you
didn't
could
even
tell, I don't even like finish one thought until I go into my next thought.
Yeah. And
It is
my
what it
ADD is so bad that I'm hoping that's what she does because I forgot what we were talking about half the time.
And I'll just circle it all back in. It's okay.
Yeah. See, here's the issue with that for us is that your brain works better short term, mine works better long term, but neither of us plan anything, so we do it on the fly.
We do. Like
Yeah.
literally right before we hit record. What are we gonna talk about? We're just gonna go with it this time.
You know what else we do on the fly? We explain really obvious shit to people because I know there's someone out there right now like,
We
yeah,
do.
no shit. We watch you. We know what you would do. Why don't you talk about something interesting? Amuse me, clown.
I mean, I feel like that these are amusing to me and you. It's amusing to us, and that's all that matters.
No, I know. I just so this is something I deal with. Um and I don't know if this is because I'm a Scorpio. The older I get, the more into astronomy I seem to be getting.
Okay.
I mean, I've always been into it to a degree.
Uh-huh.
My first tattoo was a massive Scorpio symbol on my shoulder.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, the one right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody else out there want to see it? Not today. Maybe next time.
What?
Maybe next time. Maybe I start an OnlyFans.
With your girl's
No.
feet. You
No.
guys kind of have to like make this
Look,
a couple thing.
I said maybe I'll start an OnlyFans. I got so much side eye.
But she'll
Oh,
be part of it. You guys can do like a joint account.
Lupita, no likey, the OnlyFans. Okay, so no, I won't do an OnlyFans. Honestly, I'm sure somewhere on my Instagram. If don't say what my at is because if you know, you know.
You know.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm sure that there's plenty of them on there, or like an old. Okay, question: if you delete a dating app, it doesn't delete your profile, huh?
Unless you like deactivate it first and then delete your profile.
Okay.
Or then delete that. Yeah, you have to deactivate it.
So then I'm sure that there's somewhere out there, there's also like a Tinder profile picture of me somewhere or on Hinge or Bumble somewhere. Because I know I didn't deactivate all of them. I know I deleted everything. And
Right. But
I
I also think
no, real quick, so
after,
I don't die. Real
yeah.
quick, so I don't die. I also deleted everything, and that was 3 phones ago. So I don't even have the passwords anymore. So I can't. I think she must.
But also, I think after like 90, 180 days or something, it automatically deactivates it for you or something.
Okay. Okay.
Unless you
Well,
somehow log in again and then it'll just reactivate everything that you use.
we'll do that. We'll do
I
that.
don't
God. I wish y'all. I don't know. I don't
know.
know if you can feel it,
I can see your body
but
language.
yeah, I'm getting such murderous vibes right now.
Have you eaten dinner? You should probably check your dinner
No, no,
first.
no. Oh, she's making it right now.
It's so funny because our last previous episode had talked about where she should not bury him. So we're just getting closer every episode here.
I know. Honestly, the only thing that's kept me alive so far is that I haven't connected this to Apple Podcasts yet.
Uh-huh.
And she doesn't do Spotify, so she hasn't been able to
Oh,
listen. So all she can hear is my end of things,
right.
right? So she
Mhm.
doesn't know how to do that thing that you described, which I'm now putting in very broad terms
Right.
so that she can't know what I'm talking about.
I'm waiting for a Nerf dart to just like hit you in the face. I
She
keep hitting this stupid mic.
she's in the kitchen making dinner, so there's no Nerf darts in there.
Well, I feel
'Cause-
like you guys should now keep a Nerf gun in the kitchen too.
well, no. I mean, like I gotta keep my head on a swivel. All she did was grab a towel, but still. Oh,
Oh, that's
anyway, let's move
funny.
on. Let's move on.
Anyways,
No
back
one needs a
to
Nerf gun in any other place than they already are.
I'm gonna buy you guys like little small Nerf guns so you can just have it. It's gonna be one of those
Baby,
like
Judy said that she's gonna buy us little Nerf guns.
you can just keep it in every corner of your apartment.
She said, "Oh, is she sure about that?" Because he has every single solitary one, tiny, big,
Okay, I'm just
medium.
saying you
No,
can
no,
use
no, 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 no,
more.
no. I'm not saying it's not a good idea. All I'm saying is most likely whatever you get, I will already have at least one of.
Okay. So
So
what's
it's
wrong
not
with
the.
that?
There's nothing wrong with it. My point is that it's not the size of the blaster that keeps it out of the kitchen. It's the fact that foam doesn't just burn, it also melts and hurts if it is in that condition. So if she's cooking or there's an air fryer or anything, it's just not a good look. Also, I think another thing too, there are knives, and the way that she chops vegetables is already kind of sketch.
Hmm.
So what? I've told you to don't even give me that look. What? Get with the look.
You're just
No, no,
on
no,
one
no, no.
today.
I'm not putting myself in anything with that one. She cuts things like a savage. One day she's gonna pull back a nub. She's gonna look like a Yakuza captain. Okay, anyone who knows what that means, yeah, you get it.
It's like little nubs. Little nubs. Little nubs.
And
Anyways.
I've told her it concerns me the way that you know how she cuts an avocado? She puts the avocado in her fucking hand.
Yeah, don't and then you right, and then you turn it and then the pit you like hit it and then pop it out.
Uh,
Although I must say I did cut myself before, but that's how you cut an avocado. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Ah, that's how you cut it.
I don't know. The way she does it still concerns me. Anyway.
Oh wait, sorry. Can you tell me who's winning the game? I stopped watching after
Oh yeah.
like halftime, so
Hold on. I'm waiting for it's a replay right now. Oh man, so we will talk real quick about some fantasy because I had some good fortune bestow upon me. What
Okay.
Kadarius Tony. Looks like it's 23 Baltimore, 13 Tampa Bay. Oh, Justin Tucker looks like he just hit the extra point. 24-13
Wow.
Baltimore.
Okay. Okay. Good for
Oh,
them.
looks like it was a run in by their speedster, Duvernay. The only reason I know who that actually is because he's also on my fantasy team. Five
Of
and two, ladies and
course.
gentlemen.
Of
Five
course.
and two. So I had some very fortunate luck today. The Chiefs made a trade for Kadarius Tony
Mm-hmm.
off of the Giants, and that's someone. So I legit auto drafted my team. I'm not trying to sit here and say anything. That's
Right.
someone who legit was drafted by me at the beginning of the year, and I don't like Daniel Jones. Their offense is very run based, so I was like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm done, right? And I cut him. Thankfully, no one else had picked him up because now he's gonna hopefully be the new Tyreek Hill,
Oh.
right? So that was very good for
Well, I
me.
wonder why the Giants did that. Wasn't he like their top receiver or something
No,
out there?
so all season he's been having a nagging hamstring injury.
Um,
Luckily, luckily, as soon as he left New York, it cleared right up.
oh, oh, wow.
Right, so that happened.
Miraculously.
Also, I was able to pick up. Oh no, no. Also, I have T Higgins, which I'm sad that Jamar Chase got hurt, but I mean, that's really good for my guy. He's gonna probably get more targets. He's gonna,
Yeah,
you
you
know.
know.
So either that or he gets covered by the number one DB more often, and it's not a good look.
Yeah, it could go either way.
Yeah.
I must say
Um.
though, I did win both leagues last week.
Look at
2 and
you.
5 over here.
Nice. Hey, hey. I feel like you're about to make a run.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
And you're going to go on this. And next thing you know, you're going to be like 10-7, right? And you're still competing for a spot. You're not like full on.
Right.
Well, 10-7, that
I
would
was
be
like,
the
wait,
whole
that's the full
season.
season. I'm trying to do the math here, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's not
All
gonna
right. So,
happen. But if I
and you'll
could break
be,
even at some
and you'll
point, that
be
would be
like
great.
8-8. No. You know what I'm saying?
You know, five
So,
and five, I think we'll be okay.
well, yeah. So I do see a spot where you could be like 7-5.
Maybe.
All right. I mean, it's
We'll
going to
see.
take a lot, or a 7-6 even. That's probably what I should have said instead of 6-10. Um, because 7-6 might be able to get you. No, it might be able to get you in the playoffs. Or is that playoff time? I don't know.
I don't know. It's
My team is always so bad. I've normally given up by this point of the season.
right. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, but a lot of people keep like sending me trade offers. I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna keep my players. I'm not gonna help you. What am
Why?
I?
Like, I'm not saying that you should like get hosed, but if there's a trade out there that's worth it, like perfect example, right?
Yeah.
I right now I'm trying to trade
Okay.
for Madison, who is the backup running back for the Vikings, right?
Okay.
The
Okay.
only reason I'm doing that is because I already have Dalvin Cook. The rest of my running back core is already solidified, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want his backup. So I'm like, okay, I'll trade you Dylan Duvernay. Or wait, not Dylan. Why do I keep fucking? That was not the look. Latavius Murray. Duvernay's playing right now. He's also on my team. I already said that. This is what happens when a man has a breakdown live on a
Yes.
podcast. Live that was recorded weeks ago.
Continue.
Yeah. So I'm trying to trade Latavius Murray for this guy for Madison.
Mhm.
Now the guy I'm trading to, same thing. It's his season's over, but like if I'm not trying to hose him, in my opinion, he's technically getting a better back, well, a better fantasy positioned back, right?
Uh-huh.
Because in the offense that they're in right now, I get it's the Broncos. I'm not trying to say anything about how awesome the Broncos look, but Murray will be either the number one or the Mr. I'm splitting 50-50 carries with Melvin Gordon because they don't like Melvin up in
Right.
Denver for whatever reason, right?
Yeah.
He's obviously going to be the goal line back, and there's a solid chance that he'll be the third down back as well, right?
Hmm.
So I'm trading all of that away. And I'm not trying to say Murray's in his prime or anything, but I'm trading that away for someone who is obviously the backup to someone.
Right.
And I'm only doing it to make sure that my group is more solidified. And I feel like it's a fair trade. But under your fucking example, he would not trade me anything. Don't do that. Don't be that person.
No, like, okay, let me, one example that I have Joe Mixon and everybody keeps trying to take him. I'm like, I'm just gonna keep him. I'm like, that is one person I would not want to drop. Like, why, trade off. This guy is trying to give me Harris up in Pittsburgh. I have him in my other league and I know how he's performing. He is not doing well. Like, bro, you think I'm dumb? Like,
Do you try and counter trade?
no, I just reject it.
Wow. What's
I don't. I
this
just
is
look.
why you're
I
five
set up.
and two.
I know 2 and 5.
No, that's
Two
me.
and five.
I'm 5 and
You're
2. You know
5 and
why?
2.
Because I made a trade this year, baby. You know what's so funny too? In retrospect, I was talking about this earlier today. That trade that I made, I originally was trying pretty much everything I could to trade T. Higgins for AJ Brown. Like everything else that we did in our trade was, fodder for what I was trying to do with that. And that person came back to me and traded me for Michael Pittman. And don't get me wrong, I get it. He's the number one guy in Indianapolis, but I'm glad that I have T. Higgins right about now with no Jamar Chase being on the field. Baby!
Well, good luck.
Fuck you, Ryan. I don't want to talk about
Yeah,
fantasy football anymore.
2 and 5, 5 and 2. That's cool.
Well, maybe you wouldn't be 2 and 5 if you made a trade. If you countered something. Oh, okay. Because you know that they're also like trying to lowball you, hoping that you take it.
Right, I know.
That's the thing that I don't understand about people, unless it is someone that you have like an emotional attachment to, right? I don't understand why people don't at least field offers for people for other things that they want.
Right.
Doesn't mean there's a guy in my league who for years would always take Christian McCaffrey whenever he could, right?
Okay.
Because he is a diehard Panthers fan.
Okay.
And then when McCaffrey got traded, I tried to trade him for McCaffrey. And obviously, I lowballed him, but I was also hoping that he would be pissed.
Right. Yeah.
But then he wouldn't do it. He just rejected. And that's not nice. It is not nice. And maybe he just thought to himself, I'm not going to trade away Christian McCaffrey. He just went to the number one run defense or run offense potential run offense in all of football, because the Eagles are number one right now, I think. But still, give me a shot. Give people a shot for Mixon.
So the thing is, I don't care enough now for me to want to look at what I could trade, like offers I can put out there. Like at this point, I'm like,
so many different excuses.
I just don't.
You should have just said from the beginning, I'm bitter.
Reject.
I'm bitter that I don't have a shot anymore.
Yes, I will say that I am bitter.
I really don't want to be part of this league. But if I have to be part of this league, I'll do whatever I can to just make your life worse. I'm just gonna dangle this 5-star out in front of you. Dangle, dangle, dangle. My God.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's it for our show today.
Holy balls. I just looked at the time. Wow.
See how our show goes when you're not ranting for 45 minutes.
Are you saying that you were bored last time?
No, I was agreeing with everything you were saying.
That one hurt.
Then it was also about my teams. So I had a lot to say about it.
It hurt. No, I'm just kidding. I'm saying you had hurt my feelings, like or I'm having a heart attack. I don't know. Okay. I drink a lot of energy drinks, as we determined earlier. Remember?
Celsius, if you'd still like to sponsor us at the end of this episode,
Oh yeah, we've said nothing bad about Celsius,
hit
but
your
if
girl up.
when I keel over, name redacted is gonna be super pissed. All
Yes.
right, so
Alrighty.
so since I didn't bring it up, you want to do the timer going forward though?
Yeah, sure, we can do the timer.
Okay, so
Okay.
people, you heard it here first. Going forward, we will be having a timer so that you get all of your Ryan and Judy or Judy and Ryan action right here on whatever platform you choose to listen to us on
Yes,
at the time
except
of
Apple
your at the
Podcast.
time of your listening. We're going to get on Apple eventually. It's it's kind of a hassle
Hmm.
using the platform that I've chosen, but the platform I've chosen is also a free platform. So I just haven't. We're on Spotify. Good enough for Rogan, good enough for us,
Yes,
right? I
I
mean,
love Spotify.
yo, let's go.
It's the only thing I use.
Yeah,
So
sponsor.
sponsor us. Celsius
All
and
right.
Spotify. Holla at your girl.
Oh, okay. All right. No, but thank you guys again for listening to the rantings
Yes.
of a maniac and Judy. Well, Judy and a maniac, really. We appreciate you guys, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.